Welcome back students to chapter 8 How do organisms reproduce? Part 6 Development of embryo. Ovulation takes place and the matured ovum enters the fallopian tube. After copulation, sperms travel from the vagina to the uterus and then enters the fallopian tube. Only one sperm enters the ovum. Fusion of a haploid male gamete and a haploid female gamete to form a diploid zygote is called fertilization. It takes place in the fallopian tube. Here you can see the uterus. The sperms are traveling from the vagina, enters into the cervix through the uterus. It reaches to the fallopian tube where the ovum is present. Only one sperm enters the ovum. When the sperm nucleus and the ovum nucleus fuse with each other, fertilization takes place and the zygote is formed. Embryogenesis. The entire process of development of a single-cell diploid zygote into a newborn child until its birth is called embryogenesis. Total time required for this is 280 days. This period is called gestation period or pregnancy. 4 stages are there for embryogenesis. First one, cleavage. Second, blastulation. Third, gastrulation. Last, organogenesis. First, we are discussing about cleavage. The zygote formed undergoes mitotic division and the number of cells increases. This stage is called cleavage. This results in the formation of morula. It is a mass of undifferentiated cells. So first zygote goes into 2-cell stage, then 4-cell, 8-cell, 16 and 32-cell stage. This 32-cell stage is known as morula. Next is blastulation. When morula gets converted into a structure called blastocyst, this process is called blastulation. Blastocyst consists of outer layer called trophoblast. Cells inside it is known as inner cell mass. It also has a fluid cavity. Blastocyst travels towards the uterus. So this is the figure of blastocyst. This has an outermost cover known as trophoblast, a fluid cavity and inner cell mass. Implantation. After reaching the uterus, the blastocyst gets embedded and is fixed to the endometrium of the uterus. This is called implantation. Trophoblast forms the embryonic membranes while inner cell mass is the actual embryo. So this is the picture showing implantation. So this is the blastocyst stage and this is the endometrium of the uterus. Gastrulation. Blastocyst gets converted into next stage, gastrula. This is called gastrulation. During this stage, the formation of germ layers takes place in the embryo. There are 3 germ layers, ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Here you can see the germ layers. Endoderm is the innermost, middle is the mesoderm and the outermost is known as ectoderm. There is a body cavity in the center. Organogenesis. This is the last stage. The stage of gestation when the formation of different organs takes place in the embryo is called organogenesis. At this stage, the embryo is called fetus. So here you can see the development of embryo and the formation of fetus. Embryonic membranes. There are 4 embryonic membranes: chorion, amnion, allantois and yolk sac. In this figure you can see chorion is the outermost structure which forms a structure known as the placenta. Amnion forms amniotic sac. Allantois forms umbilical cord. Placenta. embryonic membrane chorion develops finger-like projections called chorionic villi. These villi lead to the development of an organ that connects the embryo to the uterine wall. This is called placenta. Here you can see the picture of placenta. Placenta is a disc-shaped structure. Here the chorionic plate is shown. These are the finger-like projections. Blood vessels inside the interlock villi never open into each other. Thus, blood of the embryo never mixes with the blood of the mother, although the blood vessels come in contact with each other. The close contact of the blood vessels ensures the diffusion of materials. Placenta contains villi on the embryo side and blood spaces on the mother's side. So this is the villi and these are the blood spaces of mother. Functions of placenta: provides nutrition, helps in exchange of gases, helps in excretion. It secretes hormones such as estrogen and progesterone. It provides protection, acts as a storage of glycogen. Amnion. It is a sac-like structure filled with amniotic fluid that surrounds the embryo. It is the innermost membrane. Function: protects the embryo from mechanical impact. So here you can see the placenta and the amniotic sac where amniotic fluid is present, which is in blue color. Allantois. It is a sac-like structure that is developed from the gut of the embryo. This forms the umbilical cord. Function: it establishes the connectivity between the fetus and the mother through the placenta. It provides nutrition to the embryo. It carries fetal blood to placenta. Here you can see the umbilical cord, which is a tube-like structure. Parturition and childbirth. The process of giving birth of the completely developed fetus is known as parturition. Here you can see the stages of parturition. So 9-month-old fetus, head will be located near to the cervix. In the second stage, the cervix dilates, amniotic sac ruptures and amniotic fluid comes out of the body. Head will come out first. After the baby comes out of the body, placenta and umbilical cord will come out. Formation of twins. Formation of twins can happen in two different ways: formation of identical twins and formation of fraternal twins. Identical twins is also known as monozygotic twins, in which there is only one egg and one sperm. Fertilization takes place, but when cleavage division takes place, the embryo divides into two different embryos. Fraternal twins are also known as dizygotic twins because two zygotes are formed. Two egg and two sperms are involved. Two separate zygotes are formed. So this is called dizygotic twins. In case of identical twins, only one zygote is formed. That's why it is known as monozygotic twins. Conjoined twins. Zygote is formed in this case, and when cleavage division takes place, the zygote partially splits. In the case of monozygotic twins, the division is complete, but here when the zygote divides, partial splitting is only taking place. So the baby will have joined parts. That's why it is known as conjoined twins. Artificial insemination. This method is adopted for breeding of the cattle. Semen of the male cattle of good quality is collected and preserved. Then it is introduced into the vagina of the female cattle. Test tube baby. Sometimes a woman cannot conceive in normal course. In such case, the ovum is collected from the mother and sperm is collected from the father. Fertilization takes place in the test tube. When it attains a 32 cell stage, it is implanted in the uterus of the mother. Functions of estrogen. Main female sex hormone produced in the ovaries, development of reproductive organs, responsible for maturation of ovum, controls menstrual cycle, controls secondary sexual characters, and help in childbirth. Functions of progesterone. Produced by corpus luteum, it prepares the uterus for pregnancy. It is also produced by placenta during pregnancy, involved in the formation of endometrium. Female secondary sexual characters. Enlargement of all reproductive organs, narrow shoulders, broad hips, high-pitched voice, less body hairs except in pubic and underarm hair, beginning of menstruation. Here we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.